Demolition has begun on a building that sunk one story into the ground in Taipei's Dazhi area earlier this month. The operation is directed by Kee Tai Properties, which has taken responsibilities for causing the sinking.
The demolition is expected to take 10 working days, but the question remains, what will happen to the building's 25 households? City officials say they'll meet with the households later this week to discuss options for reconstruction.
20 days after the tilting incident, demolition has begun on the sunken building. The operation is being directed by Kee Tai Properties, which dispatched a demolition excavator and a water cannon to the area. In no time, the first few units were turned to rubble.
The demolition starts today, and we expect it to wrap up within 10 days. Safety is the top priority.
The building had sunk one story into the ground, tilting to one side and potentially putting other buildings in danger. Before its demolition, the building was stabilized with grout and held in place with ropes anchored by 5 excavators. The 4th and 5th floors will be taken apart by a demolition excavator, while the 2nd and 3rd floor will be knocked down by hammering. The soil and buildings in the vicinity will be monitored at all times with sensors. Following demolition, a top concern is whether new homes will be built at the site.
On September 28th, we will brief the 25 households of the demolished building. We will explain the conditions for applying for reconstruction under the city's urban renewal policy. If the residents in nearby buildings also want to join the project, they are of course free to do so.
Last week, a local resident revealed that out of 25 households, more than 10 were considering a joint reconstruction project with Kee Tai Properties, but others remain wary of the company and are instead urging the government to process their case faster. Residents of buildings nearby have been allowed to return to their homes, but because the demolition will produce dust and vibrations, the city government will pay for hotel stays until October 11th.